Hello friends, my name is Prajwal Parihar from SKT College Jaipur, and in this video I am going to design a foundation of our previously designed building in the SAFE software. And in this video we have used some previously calculated values for designing. So starting with our designing. So go to file and here a new model. I'm using code IS456-2000. And now go design preferences and here make values 50, 50 and 22. Okay, now grid only, and here we take as 19 and 19, grid spacing 1 meter 1 meter. Okay, and here is the grid, and on this we are going to design a foundation. Now we are defining some materials. Define materials and add new material, and it's M40 concrete, and change these values as these are standard values for the M40 concrete. And now change coefficient of thermal expansion as 0.00000055. Okay, and this value is 40. Okay, now add new material of HYSD 500 and its rebar, and its value are 77, and this value is 2 lakh, and these two values are 500 and 545. Okay, we have defined the materials. Now go to define again and slab properties, and here add new property and slab, it's given name as matte footing, and slab material you can take it as concrete M40 and slab matte and make it 500 mm. Okay, now go to define and go to column properties, add new property, and column we are going to make two columns, column 500 by 500 and column 600 by 600. Okay, so change the values. Okay, and add new property and column of 500 600 by 600 this time, and material is M40 concrete, and this is 600 by 600. Okay, now define and go to soil subgrade properties and modify this property, and here in place of 2 make it 3. Okay, and now go to define again, and we are going to change our load combinations. Okay, add new combo, this combo 1, and it should be dead and live, and make these values and 1.5 and 1.5 each. Strength ultimate. Okay, and add new combo 2, and here dead and live load again, and these values are 1 1, and tick on service. Okay, now we are going to draw the slab. Draw slab slash areas, and check it out, this should be matte footing, and start from here and make it on all the four sides like this. Okay, and escape. Now we have draw the slab. Now we have to make it 2 meter more from both the sides. So go to edit, and first of all click on select this, and you can see here one area and four edges are selected. Now go to edit, and now edit areas and expand and shrink areas and give it here values 2000 mm, that is 2 meter. Okay, so it has expanded. Now we are going to draw columns. Click on draw column, and you have to change the properties here. Make property below as none and property above as 500 by 500, and this value is 0, and height above is 2 meter. These values are changed. Okay, now start drawing the columns of 500 by 500 on the distance of 6 meter each. So all the 500 columns are drawn. Now we are drawing column 600 by 600 and make it here column 600 by 600, and now draw 600 by 600 columns here, here, and here, and here. Okay, we have drawn the columns. Now we are going to draw strips in layer A and layer B. So go to draw again and select draw design strips and change the values here as 44444. Okay, now we are drawing strips in layer A. Here and click on here and right click outside to cancel this. Okay, again here and here. Okay, right click outside again. From here to here. Okay, now we are drawing strips in layer B. Select here from here layer B. This is layer B. Okay, now you can check the distance here also, 22 meters. And here this 22 meter. Okay, right click outside. Okay, we have drawn the strips. Okay, now we are going to provide loads on these columns, both dead load and live load. So you have to select this column load and live load. So go to load data and point loads and this dat, and on gravity minus z change these values. So all the columns have different values of dead load and live load, so we are assigning separately to each column. First we are assigning the load to 500 by 500 columns. Okay, so now select another column and assign the values like this. Let me assign all the values properly to all these columns. Okay, dead load is applied on column of 500 by 500. Now we are assigning live load to the columns of 500 by 500. So tick on here live and change the values as mentioned. Okay, live load is assigned to column of 500 by 500. Now we are assigning the load on column of 600 by 600. Make it a red and change the values as mentioned. Point 9. Make it here 600 by 600. Now assign live load to the column of 600 by 600. Okay, we have assigned all the loads in all the columns of both 500 by 500 and 600 by 600. Now we are going to draw. No. Now we will run the analysis here. First of all, select the mat footing and click on design and make the rebar material as HYSD 500 by 500. And similarly you have to make on strips also. Go to and make HYSD 500 by 500. Do it with all the strips of layer A and layer B. HYSD 500. Okay. HYSD 500. Okay. And now layer B. Okay. Okay, the material is changed. Now we will run the analysis on this foundation. So first of all assign the soil to this mat footing. So click on the mat footing. See here one area and 4 edges are select. Go to assign and support data, soil properties and soil 1. Okay, so soil 1 is applied here. Now save the model. Now first of all save the file before running this. So save this file, save. Now go to run and run analysis. Here is the result of the analysis. So now go to run and run analysis and design. Now go to display and go to show punching shear design. So here are the some of the values are greater than 1. So these values should be less than 1. So first of all unlock this model. Okay, now edit, define, go to slab properties and modify and make it here 1200 mm. Okay, okay. Now run the analysis again. So this time the analysis result is like this, and now go to run analysis and design. Now we are checking, going to display again and show punching shear design. So all the values are less than 1, which is correct. And now from here you can see the different values. For example, you can show slab design, and here you can see the slab design for layer A and layer B both. This is the layer A and this is for layer B. Okay, or you can see the show strip forces, and you can see movement, shear force, axial force, torsion, etc. So this is the movement for both the layers A and B, and this shear force and this axial force, and this is torsion. Okay, you can check everything here for the different values. And for the detailing of this, go to run and run detailing. Okay, and from here you can see the detailing by clicking on the slab views and rebar table. This is the complete information about this foundation, and from here you can take every information of this foundation. And also you can check different values from here also. And this completes our project. This is the complete working. Thank you.